Well. It looks like the chase cards for 30th anniversary that I've been talking about for the last 2 months, one of them finally got pulled in Australia. For those of you who have been paying attention, there's apparently a rip and shipper in Australia that got their hands on this stuff early. I will tell you most likely how that happened. So, and then we'll talk about the card here and kind of the background, etc. So, first of all, in 2022, Millennium Print Group bought a facility in the Netherlands, slash, even if they owned it before, they announced a large expansion, which was completed in early 2025 as they started to print cards in English, because previously all the English and foreign language cards outside of Japanese were printed in North Carolina. They started picking up the cards for the European Union. Then they picked up Australia. Then they picked up UK, which I believe I made a couple videos on that in June and July of 2025, just based on new print capacity coming available. So this card, in my opinion, since it's in Australia, it came from the Netherlands printing facility. This stuff a lot of times gets shipped 2 months ahead of time because things could get caught up in customs. They could get delayed over the water. 15 different things could happen. Now, in this scenario, most likely it either was stolen or it made it to distribution and was handed out to somebody who knew somebody. Some folks think that U.S. distribution can be a little shady. They are the most upright, upstanding citizens on the planet compared to these third world countries, shady little fucking shops that are moving this stuff. And generally speaking, we see it in Latin America. Here we're obviously seeing it in Australia, which I don't know if it ships directly there, if it ships to Singapore and kind of middleman distributes from there. I don't know exactly. I don't know that part of the market very well. But one thing I do want to mention, first of all, these cards are about 1 in 10,000. There is a red, there's a green, and there is a blue. Presumably the Pikachu is red, and the Mewtwo should be, should be purple on green, blue on green. I don't know, probably purple on green. So there aren't that many of these. So for example, if there's 180 million packs in the US, that means there's 18,000 total of these printed in the US, so 6,000 of each. What the Pokemon Company has done here, and part of the reason where I said your brain is going to melt when you see this stuff, is they have inserted a pseudo serialized card for the first time in the history of Pokemon. Think of these similar to what we see with the headliner cards in Magic the Gathering collector boxes that sell for tens of thousands of dollars. If this card isn't $5,000 raw out of the gate, you should probably buy every single one. I would probably buy every single one. Now, because they're going to be extraordinarily rare. Now, the card itself, some people like it, some people don't like it. I assume this is just him like focused or some bullshit. I don't know. Haven't played the games, don't watch the cartoon. I'm sure he's doing something other than focusing on pooping. You never know. It's not the gold cards that everybody hates. It's not the monochrome like the Victini or the Zekrom. I forget what the other one is. I don't even know. Reshiram. Those cards, in my opinion, are pretty lazy and pretty ugly. This is a brand new rarity, a brand new concept. So in 30th anniversary, you're going to have a hyper chase that, again, in my opinion, is going to be a $5,000+ hit. Now, I've told you guys, in the United States, these are only available in God packs, and there is one per God pack. What we saw in the video, if you guys look at it, it is in the Pikachu slot of a regular pack. Again, my explanation for that is that these cards were printed in the Netherlands. The Netherlands is a brand new facility with brand new technology. The United States facility has decades old technology. It is very, very dated. It's very, very old, which is part of the reason why they have so many print capacity issues. But I am assuming they had a much higher confidence level of inserting and collating one of these every 10,000 packs than they had in the US, where they put them in God packs. And now, you don't have to, it's much easier to do it if you have identified packs to insert every 10,000, as opposed to just randomly doing it. And then you lose track of what packs the cards are in. It becomes a little bit of a logistical nightmare. So that being said, yeah, these are real. 100% real. I know that there's a bunch of fucking internet idiots that are like, oh, this card's fake and this doesn't look right and that doesn't look right. You're a fucking moron. This is a 100% legit card. There are two others. Again, it is 1 in 10,000, and they will be $5,000 plus cards, probably as high as 15 to 20 grand in PSA 10s. And this is the chase that I've been telling you guys had not been spoiled up until now. 30th anniversary just got infinitely better. You now have a pseudo serialized chase card. There's 3 different ones that are printed in the US are of 6,000, presumably. So good luck. Hopefully there's some large streaming accounts, some large stores that start running bounties on these cards, because then things are going to get absolutely batshit crazy. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to post this, put that out there. I know there's some there's a lot of naysayers, but this is a fun one. So anyway, guys, have a good one.